The worries of a junk journaler, I don't know. Come on, let's get started. Hi, it's Di from My Enchanted Journals. I turn just about anything into beautiful handmade journals. I live in Western Australia. Welcome to my channel. Hi, how is everybody? Well, it's time for Junk Journal January. Have you all got your journals ready to go? Mine's now ready. But what do you do? How do we keep thinking up all the different things to do every day? So, see this wall up here full of photos? It gave me an idea. So what I'm going to do for Junk Journal January is one photo for one day. So every day is going to be a new photograph. So I had to search through loads and loads of photographs to get this even halfway done. And there's loads and loads more photographs, like loads more photographs. And so what I thought I would do is do every day a prompt, but with a photograph. And it's just going to be really simple. I'm going to try and keep the videos under 10 minutes because I know everybody's got so many to watch and there's so much going on, but that's what I want to do. I want to do it quick with a photograph, and that's what I'm going to use every single day is one photograph. So if I can't find a photograph in my stash, I'm going to go out and take a photograph. Like if it's of garden, one of them's a garden, I might take a photograph of my own garden. So etc., and then go down and get the photograph developed at Kmart or something like that. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. Right, anyway, let's have a flip through of my Junk Journal January journal, and I've also got a free printable for you guys. Okay, see you in the video. Bye bye. So this was the inspiration. Right above where my computer is I started doing a wall of photographs, but they started to peel off, looks rubbish. So I decided to get it done properly. Now, the wall above my desk is really super high. You know, I want to say 10 feet, maybe even 12 feet high. So what I needed to do was to get it done properly, you know, like on a piece of board or something. And sort out a whole load of other photographs. That's kind of where the inspiration for Junk Journal January came from. So I'll just show you a bit of me getting this done. Then hubby takes himself off to Bunnings because he lives in Bunnings. And he brings back this black board. I've ripped all of those photos down and I'm going to staple them to this. So I've started. I thought I'd just show you what I'm up to. So yep, I'll show you as I progress. It's a bit hard to set up the camera really, but I'll try. Okay, bud, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Whoa, are we gonna staple it on? Yeah, I think we can staple them on. What do you think? And shall we be random or shall we pick a way to do it? Yes, Buddy thinks we should pick a way to do it. So I might just randomly put them on rather than trying to think too much about it. Anyway, you get the general idea of what I got up to. But all the time, you know, what we're like as junk journalists, we're always thinking about other things. And I was talking to the dog and reminiscing about, you know, the photographs and things. And yeah, I thought, well, for Junk Journal January, I might just use a photo a day. And that's kind of where the idea came from. So this is kind of where I ended up and where it is now, and I just stuck it back above my desk out of the way, which is where you saw it at the start of this video. So you can see that inspiration can kind of come from anywhere, can't it? Alright, so let's flick through my Junk Journal January journal and I'll show you the free print. So we've all seen the prompts, no doubt. I don't need to go through all of those individually, some very interesting ones. Of course, we start off with resolutions and we end with reflect, which is interesting. I made a free printable. If you want a copy, it'll be on coffee for you. You can go over and get a free copy, and it's just all the prompts but done as an at, so at resolutions, at foliage, and so on. So you can cut those out and have them on your page if you so desire. They'll be over on my Ko-fi and they're free of charge. Okay, here is my junk journal January. So like I said, I'm going to do a photograph a day, and it was prompted by seeing the old photographs. So on the front is just an old envelope. It's actually made from an old Amazon package, so I just used that for it. This is just an old card, like I think it's a bridge scorecard, don't know. But I used a little bit of negative film. There's a photograph there of my grandma and grandpa. They always went on holiday at Christmas and New Year. So that's them. And so they're going to be on the front of my journal, like that. I don't know what's happened here. I don't know if the glue's come off there, but anyway. All right, so they're on the front. Yeah, it has a little bit. I'm just going to have to glue that back on. Right, and then we go through. So the pages have all been sort of backgrounded so that when I do my photograph a day, I can basically stick it on the top and add something else to it. I want the pages to be quite quick. We all have loads and loads of videos to watch, so yeah, I just want it to be quick and do the videos in under 10 minutes just for this challenge. So this is just a quick flip through. That was the paper that I made with salt. I've got a video on that if you want to look at it. Yeah, just where I've done some marking. That's a blank page there. More old art with some washi tape. An old bag with just the leftovers of paint put onto it. Some more mark making on old book pages. Some more of the salted paper but in the pink. Stenciling. More stenciling with numbers. This page is really cute. These are little babies. It's from an old calendar. So cute. All right, and then we've got, you know, little tuck spots and flips and all sorts of things going on here. Old book pages, the back of the bag again. But this one's a pocket, so that will be interesting. Yeah, just a bit of an old book. Wallpaper, that's the back of wallpaper there. And more of the salt page, that's the back of it. Another tuck spot there. Yep, more of the stencil page. And then the back has got music on it. And that's the back. So it's just a very, very basic journal, but that's what I'm going to use for Junk Journal January. So I've got all these old photo albums. Literally, I've been going through them, pulling them apart, but they're full of old photographs of my grandma and grandpa's holidays. New Year's Eve, you know, 1971 or something. He writes what temperature it was. It's just hilarious. But yeah, loads and loads of old photographs. So I'm going to start using them in my art. My grandma on New Year's Eve. And then, yeah, just loads and loads of photos, funny ones, like just hilarious. And then 1st of January there. And then, yeah, just loads and loads and loads of old photograph. I have started taking them out, so it was 1971. Ones of my grandpa and grandma in Venice. Just beautiful old photographs. So I've got those to go through in that old album. And then I've also got all of these, which have all been taken out of albums, and, you know, there's just loads and loads and loads and loads and loads and loads. So that's why I'm going to do a photo a day, rather than, you know, use more paper and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's basically it. So I will see you for Junk Journal January, day 1. Okay, thanks for joining me, and take care. Bye-bye.